If you're aiming to increase your savings in 2024, it might be challenging to determine the starting point. Some individuals find it difficult to save after covering their bills, while others struggle with identifying efficient money-saving techniques. Drawing from insights in behavioral economics and guidance from experienced investors and financial advisors, we've gathered a selection of strategies recommended by experts to help you enhance your savings. Tip number 1. Make saving automatic. At times, the most challenging aspect of saving money is making the decision to start saving. Decision-making paralysis often sets in, especially when it comes to saving money. Questions like, how much should I save? And when is the best time to transfer funds to my savings account on the first of the month with every payday or at the end of the month after covering all my bills, can lead to indecision and anxiety. Before you realize it, you find yourself trapped in a cycle of uncertainty and apprehension, ultimately resulting in not saving any money at all. Tip 2. Save for specific financial goals. On occasion, directing your savings towards a particular objective and envisioning that goal can facilitate greater progress. For instance, if you're saving for a vacation, avoid depositing funds into a generic savings account. Instead, establish a dedicated savings account specifically for your vacation goal and personalize the account name with the Hawaiian beach resort you aspire to stay at. Certain banks have begun simplifying the process of saving for specific goals, even if you choose not to open a new bank account. Ally Bank provides a feature called Savings Buckets, which function as digital envelopes within your savings account. These buckets allow you to allocate money for distinct goals, such as a vacation, a new car, a kitchen renovation, and other specific purposes. SoFi Bank offers the SoFi checking and savings account, allowing you to set up automatic deposits from each paycheck into dedicated savings vaults aligned with up to 20 different financial goals of your choosing. The act of saving for particular objectives, monitoring your progress, can be both inspiring and invigorating, providing the motivation to continue saving more. Tip number 3. Turn saving into stress relief. Are you familiar with the concept of retail therapy? Frequently, individuals resort to spending money they may not have as a means of unwinding or treating themselves after a challenging week at work. What if you could reverse this approach and transform saving money into a method of relieving stress? Recall the satisfaction that comes with clearing a credit card balance, completing the final payment on an auto loan, or making a substantial year-end contribution to your IRA account. The act of saving money and achieving significant strides toward your financial objectives can elicit a sense of fulfillment comparable to or even greater than the pleasure derived from spending. Tip number 4. Keep your short-term savings in a high-yield savings account or CD. After initiating your savings, the desire to accelerate its growth may be strong. You might be contemplating, I put in the effort to earn this money, why shouldn't it work harder for me? However, if you are still in the process of establishing your emergency fund, it's advisable to exercise caution and refrain from pursuing overly aggressive investment plans. Tip number 5. Invest your long-term savings in a diversified portfolio of stocks. If you're aiming to save for long-term goals such as retirement, relying solely on the best CDs and savings accounts may not provide the necessary return on investment. In a 2017 CNBC interview, Warren Buffett advised individual investors to focus on saving for retirement by consistently investing in S&P 500 index funds. This investment approach enables you to acquire shares from numerous companies simultaneously at a minimal cost. The key, according to Buffett, is not to select individual companies, but rather to consistently invest in a diversified portfolio of major companies through the S&P 500. Doing so in a cost-effective manner year after year, irrespective of global economic conditions. To increase your savings, the initial step involves automating your savings. Utilizing automated saving can alleviate the burden of decision-making and facilitate the achievement of particular financial objectives. Place short-term savings in a bank account, while long-term savings can be directed towards investments in stocks. Several leading banks are innovatively assisting individuals in automating your savings process.